Hey guys, how you doing? It's Jeff, and today we're not going to talk about some World of Warships. Today we're going to talk about Henry Cavill and Gal Gadot, two absolutely wonderful human beings. Now, they're not completely altruistic, but they understand if thou wants to make money, thou must be nice and inclusive to the fans. Let me explain. First, everybody's been talking about it. It happened last week where Henry Cavill's asked about toxic fans, and he goes, no. And I'm just paraphrasing. I'm putting this in my own words. He's like, look, when you play an iconic character like The Witcher, people have either played the games, read the media, all that fun stuff, and they have a picture in their head of The Witcher. Now, sometimes you nail it. Sometimes you try to put your best foot forward and give them the character that they have in their head. Sometimes you miss the mark. But the people who sit there and give feedback and criticism and, sometimes complain, they're not mean, toxic people. They're just passionate about what they love, and there's nothing wrong with that. And to Mr. Henry Cavill, bravo, sir. You see, Henry understands. Don't insult the base you want to show up and spend money on your product. It's usually a bad idea. Just like Elizabeth Banks, for example, basically going, this movie wasn't made for men, but since men aren't supporting it, they're bad people. And it's like, well, if you didn't make it for us, why should we show up? That's contradictory. That does not compute. That makes no sense. So, to Mr. Henry Cavill, I tip my hat to you. That's well done, sir. And then we go to Gal Gadot. Yes. She is definitely my kind of woman. She's a beautiful woman, inside and out, very caring soul, very nice person, and she puts her money where her mouth is when the feminists and the intersectionals and the male feminists all scream about inclusivity. She is doing real inclusivity because she was being asked on Entertainment Weekly, and I suggest you go check out the interview. She has talked about how she's got two girls and how Wonder Woman's an iconic character. And she goes, whoa. Yes, it is for girls, but not just for the girls. I want to include men too. And again, I'm just paraphrasing in my own words. I want to show little boys that women can do these awesome things. I want guys to enjoy my character and enjoy the story. I want little boys to enjoy it. I want them to understand you can't bring us up by shutting men to the side. You have to bring everybody along. You have to make everyone feel welcome. Once again, this is the kind of stuff that brings, more people, butts in seats, makes more money. I know this is crazy for intersectionalists and third-wave feminists and all those people who scream about this, that, and the other. I know, shocking theory. If you want to make more money and you want to reach more audience, you have to say this isn't just meant for one demographic. I mean it for everybody. Now, is one demographic kind of be targeted a little bit more? Sure. And you know what? Most guys have no problem with that. But if you don't slam us, degrade us, and tell us we're terrible human beings and say, hey, I want you to come too. I want this to appeal to you. I want this to be cool for you too. That's a great way to get us to show up, put butts in seats, and put money in your pocket. Crazy thought there. Now, between Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill, are we starting to turn a corner? Because we also have Ghostbusters Afterlife, which I know a lot of the blue checkmark Twitterati are screaming, you're giving the incels what they want! How dare you! No shit. Sony wants money. At the end of the day, and I've said this for a few videos now, money talks and bullshit walks. You want our butts in those seats, you gotta appeal to us. You gotta, appeal to the base you want to show up. And the thing is, watching Ghostbusters Afterlife, that didn't just appeal to me. My wife enjoyed it, so it appealed to women too. People have talked about it. I'm really starting to think Hollywood is now starting to see the light. Maybe, just maybe, there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Because we also have movies like Sonic, where the original, design of Sonic, everybody was like, no! Bad idea! No! And the director was like, All right, enough of you all spoke up. I get the message. We'll go back to the drawing board. We're going to delay the movie. We're going to give you what you all want. Come back to the next trailer, first trailer after, it's going to come out in February, and everybody's going, Sonic looks way better. We'll be there. I'm one of them. You see, I think Hollywood is slowly but surely waking up to the fact of the customer. I mean, in Hollywood, the customer is right. If you want that, $500 to $1 billion plus movie, you have to appeal to us. You have to say, hey, you want to see this movie. It's going to be good. It's going to appeal to your taste. It's going to be something you want to see. Not, you're a bad person if you don't see this. You have to give me your money. No, we don't. Elizabeth Banks learned that the hard way, but she is definitely a case in point of people can fail their way to the top. Because boy, is she doing that. Failing just right on up. But going back to the people who are waking up to the fact that you have to appeal to us if you want to put our butts in the seats. Well done. Hell, I'll even throw 2 more movies in there. Joker and A Wonderful Day in the Neighborhood. You see, they're appealing to us the right way. They're saying, hey, we have this great movie. Yes, we're going to play on your heartstrings, especially in A Wonderful Day in the Neighborhood. We're going to tug on those nostalgia strings. We want to take you on a trip down memory lane while showing you the behind the scenes of this great person, Fred Rogers, that you all know and love. We're going to tug on your heartstrings, but we're going to make you feel all warm, gooey, and happy inside while we do it. We're going to give you a good product. Guess what? Butts were in seats. Now, granted, the first 3 rows were empty, but the rows around me were quite filled. I'd say that theater was probably half to 2/3 full, but that was like, a week or 2 after Mr. Rogers had opened. If you haven't seen that movie, once again, I'll shill for that movie. Go see it. It's a wonderful, beautiful day in the neighborhood. You will not regret it. You will probably cry. I teared up. I even had a tear or 2 dribble down my face on the outside because it was just, it meant that much to someone who grew up on Mr. Rogers. But anyways, guys, tell me in the comments below, do you think Hollywood is turning the corner on this culture war and starting to realize if they want us there, they have to appeal to us and they can't just sit there and call us mean and terrible things to try and put butts in seats? Are certain people starting to realize that playbook doesn't work and it continues to fail, and maybe making a movie we want to see will get us there? Let me know. I'm Jeff. I'll catch you later.